What is up, everybody? We are back with some more Pokemon Legends ZA ranked Wi-Fi battles. This will probably be the last team that I'm going to showcase and feature for you guys for Season 4. Season 5, at least I'm recording this, launches towards the end of next week on January 8th. And with that, we actually got a bunch of mythicals and sub-legendaries that's going to be allowed with the format. So, stuff like Mega Meganium, or not Meganium, Mega, I'm talking about Mega Meganium today. Like Mega Magearna, like Mega Heatran, Darkrai, the Lotties, the Swords of Justice trio, Keldeo, a bunch of other stuff, Meloetta, a few other things. Zera Aura is going to be allowed as well. So we got a bunch of that stuff that's going to be allowed. So I'll be making new teams for that are going to be changing, but it's probably the last team I feature for you guys for Season 4. Got a really cool Fire Water Grass team today with a bunch of other new DLC mons and a Mega that I have not really used competitively at all yet. So I'm going to kind of break this team down for you guys, and then we're going to hop in some games. I'll have two videos with this team. This video where I kind of talk about the team more than feature it, and then I'll have more of a feature with this team going forward, probably the next few days after following this video. So keep an eye out for another video with this team as well, if we make some changes or do any adjustments to this team throughout that. So I'm going to kind of break this team down. We're going to hop in some games afterward. I'll throw a timestamp on screen if you guys want to hop into the battles. But I'm going to kind of give my thought process on this team, kind of what we changed, testing it, and a few other things. But you got the Ceruledge on this team, which is a really cool mon that was added with the DLC. And it is a Fire Ghost type. It's kind of the same typing as the Chandelure, but it's like a physical variant of that as well, which is kind of cool. There ain't that many Fire Ghost types in the game, and it's actually a really cool typing offensively. So, really cool mon. You also get the exclusive move, Bitter Blade, which is pretty much like a healing move. It does a bunch of damage, and it kind of restores your health as well, which is an exclusive move to Ceruledge. So that's kind of cool. Apart from that, just a really standard set on this thing, just running the max with the Adamant Nature, running the Life Orb to boost damage. You're going to be getting a lot of your health back anyways with Bitter Blade to kind of recover your Life Orb damage, so it only kind of made sense to throw Life Orb on this thing. Bitter Blade, run the Shadow Sneak there to kind of finish stuff off, or as like a fast kill on some stuff that's really low health. Phantom Force is your another stab, which is kind of a guaranteed hit homing type move, and then Sword Stance to kind of boost your damage. So pretty straightforward mon. Just does a bunch of damage and kind of just farms. It's kind of what it's really there for, as like a lead for this team. Next we got the Milo on this team, the Milotic. I haven't really used this thing. It took an arm and leg to actually try to find a shiny version of this thing to trade for it, but haven't really used Milotic as that much. I haven't really seen many people really playing, and I can kind of tell you guys probably why towards the end of this video, which I've already kind of found out when testing this team. But I already actually switched this moveset like a few times already. I originally had Whirlpool on here instead of Recover, which I got rid of. I put Recover back on this set. And then I originally had Scald on this set, and I replaced that testing this team on stream, which you get if you guys missed. I streamed usually every Friday and Saturday night. Saturday nights usually stream CA Wi-Fi battles, and I test my teams on stream sometimes. And we actually made that change on stream. So if you guys missed that, subscribe so you don't miss when I'm live. But we originally had Scald on this thing. Scald works really weird in this game, where like its hitbox is really weird at like medium to long range. It just misses a lot of the time. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's just like a really huge nerf to Scald, to where it's like hitbox is really small, and if you don't land it like directly on something, it just doesn't land or do damage at all. So I got rid of it, and we threw Muddy Water on this thing, which is about the same amount of damage. You don't have the burn chance, but it's a lot more consistent, and especially with a plus boost, it does a lot more damage. So it's kind of what we did. Ice Beam's there for stuff like Garchomp and some of your other dragons and other stuff that your grass types, a few other things just for coverage, and Calm Mind's just there to kind of boost your damage, your survivability. Just running max, special attack HP, modest nature with the Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet's just mainly there for chip damage. You also have Recover to kind of recover some of the damage away if you can. So, not really the most bulky mon ever, especially because I'm not running any defensive investment on this thing, just HP. It seems like it would be bulky, but it really isn't as bulky as you think it would be with how much damage there currently is in the game, which kind of sucks. I thought it'd be a lot more bulky than it is, but kind of what it is. And then we got the Mega Meganium on this team. It's another mon that I have not really used competitively at all. It's an absolute MVP playing through Legends EA, probably the best starter overall for sure. this thing's helping me for so much playing through the game and for the DLC, but I've never really used this thing in competitive, so wanted to use a team with Mega Meganium on it. It's running max HP, max special attack with a modest nature on this thing, and just running the Solar Beam, which exclusively to Meganium, you actually have no wind-up charge on Solar Beam. Is an instant fire move, which I think is really cool for Meganium. Kind of a trait that sets it apart from a lot of the other grass types. Something I kind of wanted to try out, and it works really, really good. You also have the Dazzling Gleam there, which unfortunately this thing does not get Moonblast. Its best fairy type move is Dazzling Gleam. I think the only other thing it gets is like Disarming Voice, which sucks. It's a terrible move, which kind of sucks, but I wish this thing had Moonblast. But Dazzling Gleam ain't too bad. Earth Power's on there just for like your fire types and for your steel types. Otherwise, you get walled by stuff like Metagross, and there's some other stuff that kind of just walls you out pretty much. Golden Go's another one that's kind of common that kind of just walls you out. And I originally actually had Synthesis on this, but I actually swapped it out for Workup. That way, when you're Mega Evolved, you can go for a Workup. Get the +1 special attack boost. The physical attack boost doesn't really matter for this set, but you just get the +1 boost, and you're able to do a lot more damage and kind of secure a lot more KOs. Kumon, I really like this thing. I think that the overall thing with this thing, though, is the grass typing, at least right now, currently, and like towards the end of Season 4, I feel like the grass typing kind of holds this thing back and makes it weak to a lot more stuff that it shouldn't really be weak to. The fairy typing is absolutely insane. It's incredibly good. Fairy types right now in the format are really, really good with all the dragons and stuff that's weak to fairy, but the kind of the grass typing, especially when this thing Mega Evolves, kind of holds it back. You also get that 4 times poison weakness, which this team doesn't have a steel type to really swap in for it, which I gotta be careful for, but that's overall the entire team for you guys. So, kind of just a rundown of the team. Let's hop in some games and see how it does. Alright, I've been trying to record for you guys like 3 matches now, and I've gotten disconnected from the game like 3 times. The servers are on fire tonight, so I'm gonna try to record like 3 or 4 games and then kind of be done and just wait till some other time, because servers are on fire, and like I really don't want to have to record like 10 games and then keep getting disconnected over and over and over again. These guys just fucking go for Solar Beam. Go for it. And then instead of going after the other guy, he goes after me. Why wouldn't you go after the Swampert? I don't know. But he gets the kill for it because this other guy fucking sniped him. This guy's running also that's an alpha shiny golden go. Yeah, that's hacked. There's no way that's fucking. That has to be hacked. They just keep fucking running away from me. Get over here and fight me, bro. Get over here and fight me. Ice Beam does nothing. I like how this other Japanese guy, like, all he does is just run around and snipe people's kills. He waits till everybody fights and then he walks up and kills everyone. That's all he's done the entire game. What a loser. I needed that badly. Can I get this kill on Greninja? That'd be great. 3 kills is what I needed to get right back into the game. Uh-oh. He's actually running a poison move on Crobat too. The one thing I don't want to go against he has. Usually if they're running Crobat, like Poison Fang is such a low power move that usually most people don't even play with it. So this run flying moves like knock off and even like super fang for damage. Kill there. Tied for first. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. It's better than being last. I'm glad it paid off, y'all. The Japanese guy ran around and tried to snipe everybody and do nothing all game, and it never worked out for him. That's good. Fuck around, find out. He found out big time. A lot of Swampers, unless that's the same guy from last game. It looks really, they're all going after me. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go after yourself. They always swap. They never let you get a free kill. No, no, no. They can't do that. Somehow dodge my damage there, too. How did you not take damage from Dazzle Flame? Like, look at them all. Look, they don't go after each other. They just all go after me. Why are you all fucking targeting me? They all are fucking running me down. Like, go after each other. Holy shit. Should have swapped, but like I had 10 people on me, I was dead either way. They all just fucking go after me. They don't go after each other, they just run me down. Leave me the fuck alone. I know I'm the outsider, I'm the only North American player in this entire lobby, but fuck off. Holy shit. Japanese people, I don't understand. He literally dodged all the damage. He dodges all the damage. Catch a break, y'all. I got a clutch double there. I still don't even place first. This team doesn't like Mega Skarmory either, just mainly because they just run like drill run. And like the Stereo Ledge, I only have one thing to hit the Skarmory with, and I can't one-shot it even with a Sword Stance most of the time, depending on their build, which kind of sucks. This team does not like Mega Skarmory at all. It's crazy. Like, half the match, too, they wouldn't go after each other. Like, I would have did so much better if they just didn't fucking go after me. I had 2 people running me down for like half the match. They would just fucking double target me. Like, they don't fight each other, they're just fucking targeting me all game. It's so fucking stupid. I absolutely fucking hate when the people do that. another Garchomp. Seems like Armor Rogue's a lot more common than Ceruledge is too, which kind of sucks. I think Ceruledge is the cooler of the two, but it's just not as cool. There's the Garchomp coming in and just clicking one button and killing everything. Such a brain dead mon. Watch Rocky Helmet there though. The Rocky Helmet got him. How does bloody water not one-shot you? Bro fucking took that on the chin and lived. And then he dodges all my damage. Oh, these Japanese players, they're so fun to play against. I love playing against these guys. They use every fucking trick and exploit in the fucking book to do anything to win. Anything to win. They act like it's $1 million fucking match we got here, y'all. There we go. I got one kill, y'all. Holy shit. I got lucky there. Really lucky with that. Boomerang's really busted too. How it has that long of range is crazy. I didn't think it was that good. It's either I'm getting fucking gangbanged in the fucking corner by like a bunch of people, or like I'm at the point where like I just can't do anything the entire match. All my kills are getting sniped away from me, and I'm just standing there unable to do anything. It's pretty much this entire match. I hate these Japanese players in these lobbies, man. Like, they're so fucking cancerous. They really are. I hate going against them. And before somebody goes into the comments and then calls me a racist, or goes and dislikes the video like they always do. I want to see you guys go on here and then compare these lobbies with me versus 3 Japanese players that are all sweating their fucking ass off. Versus like an entire lobby of North American players. Like, the entire lobbies will be different, and I've proved that to you guys plenty of times. Especially the Pokemon that are being used. Like, you see way different, more Pokemon than some of these lobbies even. I understand it's A rank and like everybody wants to win, but like you're eventually gonna get to the peak of A rank, and then it doesn't matter anymore. You're just playing for the rewards at the end, which you can just sit and farm anyways. The matches are only 3 minutes long. Just because you don't win one match doesn't mean you won't win the next one. They gotta win every single one though. They gotta maximize their time. Anything in the book to get them a win, any exploit, anything they can do. I don't know. I'll do one more and then we'll see how this team does. We'll talk a little bit more about it. Alright, I'm hoping I don't disconnect, because I just played another match for you guys and I disconnected halfway through because the servers gave me took a shit and they gave me an error, so. I would like to record more for you guys, but it's really difficult recording when like half the time in the match is like the servers slow down to the server. There have been so many problems tonight, so. He wants me so bad. This guy just runs after me the entire time. Like, go fucking attack them. He just wants me so fucking bad. I shouldn't be losing to Mega Gyarados. Like, I'm taking so much damage from everybody. Gosh, these lobbies are so sweaty. These lobbies are so fucking sweaty. I literally can't do anything. Like, I'm trying to do shit, and like, I'm getting fucking shot at across the map, and like, everybody targets me down no matter what. There he goes. Oh, he wouldn't have took any damage from that anyway, as being a water type. He has to go Mega to get that damage immunity off. Yeah, get froze. Get froze. Fuck you, that's good for you. Oh, here comes the other guy. He sees a free kill. Oh, there he comes. He killed everybody. As if he doesn't have enough kills already. He already has 10. He has to come in and snipe everybody's kills. He smelled blood in the water, y'all. He couldn't let that one go. Couldn't let the other guy get one kill. Had to stick his fucking greedy nose in there. Yeah, I hate these movies. Ranked in this game is fun until you get to like really high in the ranked A tier and like towards the middle and end of a season where everybody's clumped up in the A tier and they can't go any higher. And then you got these fucking sweaty lobbies like this. That's where it becomes not as fun. It's fun ranking up through all the ranks, and then towards like the first like week or so of a season, it's really fun, and then after that, it just becomes a fucking sweat fest, ruined by sweat players, and Japanese players that just sweat their balls off. That's really sad. I'll do one more game, and I'm gonna try to throw an extra one in this video, but hopefully I don't get disconnected. I'm gonna try to throw one more in this video for you guys, and then we'll talk about the team. Surf hit me, but okay. I'll take the kill though. Bitter Blade one shot. How much does Shadow Sneak do? It does do enough. Does nothing. I need to swap now. Taking a bunch of damage again. Here we go. Caught in the middle of 20 people, I just can't react. Can't do anything. Wow, try attack one-shotted me. Porygon Z is another one that's just really broken, especially with the Nasty Claw. That shit's busted. It is fucking one-shotting resisted stuff. Oh, come on, Sarah Lich. Come on, you can't tell me you just fucking attack and miss. Attack and miss, huh? Doesn't attack fast enough too. That's kind of the problem I'm having. Even with plus move. Even with a plus move, it just doesn't get the move out fast enough. like every lobby, y'all. Like, it's literally every lobby tonight. You got one Japanese guy that just dominates the entire fucking lobby. And you got two, either me, the poor sap that I am, or some other American, like North American player, me and them, getting fucking wrecked by the other two Japanese players. That's usually how it goes. Like, you have one guy that has like 8 to 10 kills, and he's just still going around like sniping everybody's kills and like trying his ass off. I don't know. Fucking 11 kills, and he's still going around sniping people's kills. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. Nobody lets me kill them. They just keep fucking running away, or they swap, or they think it's life or death. I hope this guy is happy he got his 12 kills, he gets those extra points, maybe he'll have a higher chance of getting a bottle cap. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-fucking-doo, he has a higher chance of getting a fucking bottle cap. Whatever. Hope he's happy. They take all the fun out of this mode, like I'm telling you guys, like these fucking people that just sit in A rank and sweat their fucking balls off. Casual competitive mode ruined by them. What a surprise. Let's talk a little bit more about this team, and before I start getting people heated and they go into the comments and rage like they usually do. Alright, as for this team, I think this team's more of like a mid to average team. If you guys missed the other team that I recently featured on the channel, which was this team with the Fairy Dragon, Steel Core of Golden Go, Mega Gardevoir, and then Garchomp, I think this team was a million times better, and I think it probably still is, just mainly because Fairy types are so good. And like, even like a lot of the matches we seen tonight, we played. Like, if I had like a better Fairy type in some of those games, like Gardevoir or even something else, I think that would have been a lot easier. Especially with like Golden Go, I think Garchomp overall would have been a million times better in a lot of those games. Like, this team I think is more of like a mid team, and especially in a lot of these sweaty lobbies, a lot of the time you're really struggling to kind of keep up because everybody else has like higher tier, better Pokemon that you kind of do, and you're kind of more of like an average to mid team. Like, I'm not saying any of these Pokemon on the team are bad at all, like they're all pretty good stats wise and everything, but like compared to a lot of other stuff being ran, like the powerhouses that people are running currently, and some of the sweaty fucking teams that people are running in high tier A rank, like it's just really difficult to sometimes to compete unless you get like a really good boost going, like a red boost or like a defensive boost, and you're able to kind of get a few kills rolling, or have like a really good matchup with like the Meganium or like the Ceruledge on this team to where you kind of snowball off that. Apart from that, it's really difficult to kind of get stuff rolling with this team, but I think it's kind of the main problem. I don't think the team's necessarily bad though. I think it's just overall a lot of the Pokemon on this team are a little bit outclassed currently by some of the like the really fucking sweaty no-life teams that you see in the high tiers of ranked. I think overall with this team it would probably be an easy team to just rank up through the ranks with, but being that like high tier rank, like A rank, like sweat teams, I think this team is a little bit outclassed overall. There's a few things this team doesn't really like either, like Mega Skarmory is a bit of an issue for this team. You have an offensive check to it, but even a plus Bitter Blade does not one-shot most Skarmories, and they just one-shot you back with Drill Run a lot of the time, or Brave Bird. So like this team kind of struggles with Mega Skarmory. Excalibur this team doesn't really like. You got offensive checks to it, but like everything on this team takes a bunch of damage from it. Doesn't really like it at all. There's a few other things this team doesn't like. Mega Absol Z, another mon this team doesn't really care for. It does so much damage, and like you can't really do much to it fast enough before you end up getting killed by it. It's kind of another problem. There's a few other things this team doesn't like either. Like, this team does have quite a few bad matchups, if I'm being real with you guys. But at the same time, like, you also have some decent matchups, but I feel like a lot of the time, even when you have like a lot of decent matchups, it's kind of difficult to kind of capitalize on it some of the times. So I don't know. That could be that, or just like how fucking sweaty the lobbies I were playing this team in tonight. Like the lobbies I was playing this team in were like some of the sweatiest lobbies I think I've ever played in, at least recently. Like everybody in my games tonight were just fucking sweating their balls off, acting like there was $1 million on the line. And like half the games that I was playing, there was more games I recorded for you guys that I couldn't use because the servers, there's a bunch of server problems tonight as well. The servers have a high chance of dropping mid-match, so a lot of the games you guys probably would have seen, they got ruined because I disconnected like halfway through the game or at the start of the game, so I couldn't really use that for you guys. But servers are also on fire. So you have people sweating their ass off, and then the server is also on fire, which doesn't really bode well as a good combo. So I like Mega Meganium though, but I think overall the main problem with this thing is definitely the 4 times poison weakness, which a lot of people do run, especially Garchomp. A lot of Garchomps run poison jab for fairies, which are 4 times weak too. You don't really have a steel type on this team to absorb that weakness at all, which kind of sucks. It's something that you kind of really need if you do run this thing, which this team doesn't have. But I think the grass typing actually kind of hinders this thing because it just makes it weak to a lot more stuff that normally it shouldn't really want to worry about. And if it was just like more of a pure fairy type or even like a different typing, I think it'd be at least a little bit better in ranked. I'm not saying it's a bad mon at all. I think overall like it's still a really good mon, but at least currently with like the ranked meta, the grass typing kind of holds this mon back and just makes it weak to a lot more than it should be weak to. Kind of holds it back if I'm being real with you guys from what I've seen. My only other complaint too is I think the Milotic definitely, even being like max special attack modest, it feels like it, even with the Calm Mind, it still lacks damage. It just doesn't hit very hard, and like it also kind of moves pretty slow on the battlefield. It's kind of a slow moving target for a lot of people. I don't really care for it at all. I think Milotic's kind of overrated in this game. I just don't think it's that good, especially when I had Scald on this thing. Scald in this game, I don't know if it's severely nerfed or if it's bugged, but Scald Milotic's also not good at all, which kind of sucks. It feels like it just never lands the move, and every time you should land it just doesn't do damage. That's why I got rid of it. So I guess I could maybe throw like Hydro Pump on here, like Surf, or there's a few other moves it does get, but overall I think it's more of a mid-water type. I think this team maybe would even be better if I threw like Vaporeon on here. Maybe Vaporeon's better. I don't know. Feels like it's not nearly bulky enough, and it doesn't do nearly the amount of damage you really want to do, even with a Calm Mind a lot of the time. I don't know. Then again, like I said, I'm also in these really fucking sweaty no-lifer lobbies, so maybe that's why. Usually it'll take a team that's normally really good or like pretty good still, and it'll make it seem a lot worse than it actually is if you're going against like some really fucking sweaty shit. So I don't know. I'm not saying this team's bad. I think overall it's a solid team, but kind of a little bit underutilized, or like I don't like, I wouldn't say underrated, but like compared to some of the other stuff, I think this team's kind of on the lower end of some of the stuff that's currently being used, a little bit underpowered. Some of the other like really sweaty ass fucking teams that people are running. So, I don't know. Still cool teams. I love Ceruledge, really cool mon. I prefer Ceruledge over Armor Rogue. A lot more people are running Armor Rogue because it gets some really broken moves. Meteor Beam's really good. Solar Beam I think is really good on that thing. You also get Heat Wave, which is like a huge AoE move, which is a lot easier to land and more consistent than Bitter Blade is, and a few other things. So I can see why people prefer Armor Rogue over Ceruledge, but I like Ceruledge overall out of the two a lot more, at least design-wise, and it's always been my more favorite one. So I'm not saying I don't like Armor Rogue, but at least if I had to choose one, I like Ceruledge a lot more, at least using both. Mega Meganium's good too, but like I said, I feel like it's just kind of held back with the grass typing currently. It just kind of holds this mon back from being a lot better than it should be because it just makes it weak to so many more common things. It's kind of the main problem I've been seeing with it. I don't think it's bad at all, but at least currently, like in the ranked meta, at least towards the end of Season 4, I think it's kind of not really the greatest. I don't know. I'll have another video with this team though. We're going to test this team more in depth in another video, so if that interests you guys, subscribe. That'll be more of like a talky, ranty video, kind of breaking down the team and talking about the team, and more of like just quickly glancing over the team, just hopping into the games for the majority of the video. So if you guys want more battles with this team, tune in to next time we use this team. A few days from now. I'm going to wait because I don't want to record anymore because as I'm recording, like I said, the servers are on fire. So if I try to record more, I'm going to I'll have a ton of games where I waste my time and I won't be able to use them because I'll get disconnected halfway through the match. So I'll wait some other time to record that for you guys. But apart from that, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share the video. Let me know what you guys think of the team down below, along with anything else I forgot to go over or talk about. Apart from that, I'm going to get out of here. Peace out, everybody.